Alright, let's see then. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, or in the rare cases, even good morning, yeah. Well, hopefully you lot should be able to hear this, no? You should have some ominous droning around here. Well, let's begin by presenting what we are showing off today. This here is... come on now. Let's activate. Here we are. Welcome to Hypnagogia 1.5. A game jam demo made by Soda Raptor, which is, well, I won't really call him prolific, but he certainly is a game developer that has quite a cool style to him. As you would imagine, he's made Hypnagogia 1, he's also made a couple of other jam games, one that we might check out in case Hypnagogia 1.5 is super quickly, called Sugar Ghouls. But let's see, what else has he made now again? I'm trying to remember. Let's see. He has made... Alright. He's also done the demo for Covert Critter, which is... I actually played that one. That's pretty nice. He's also made Interior Worlds, and one that he might be, well, not really the most well known for, but it did have its time in the spotlight. Late Homework, in which you play as a kitty cat having to find her missing homework at a haunted school. Oh yeah, I do think that is enough of a introduction, so let's boot up this liminal dream space of ours. Goki. Come to me, Goki. This voice might change as soon as we figure out who has it, but it's most certainly a start. Oh, first person time. Alright. That is not good. Alright, we're still going crazy mode even if I unplug the controller. Let's see. Oh, this is not good at all. Alright. I know that the game wants me to play with a controller, so... Let's see, there's no option menu here. Alright, so we'll do it like this. We will be playing the game on mouse and keyboard. And hopefully we'll just wish that that doesn't happen again. I'm going to need to remember to plug everything back in again. Wake up, Mr. Rabbit. Alright, hopefully we won't have that issue again. Nope, we just have that issue straight up. Right then. That is unfortunate. Why is it like this? Alright then, drastic measures. I'm going to unplug the mouse. Alright, and that wasn't it. That was a fuck up. My, this is a bit too much spinning, so I unplugged the keyboard instead. Damn it! Coming back again soon. Which one was for the mouse now again? Hi Blaine, welcome to the transmission. If you can hear me, no, you haven't missed much. I'm currently doing some technical checkups because what we're playing currently might have an issue with my current mouse. I unplugged the mouse. What is going on? Alright then. Maybe now, with the mouse unplugged and I boot up the game again, it'll just work out. Because this is an issue that I've had since trying to boot the game up. It just spins eternally, as you mentioned, you spin me right round around. I mean, if this doesn't work out, well, I guess we can try Sugar Ghouls then, if this game just refuses to behave itself. Alright, yeah, no. Alright, I'm gonna try an older version of Hypnagogia then. Maybe that'll help out. So it's neither a mouse issue or a controller issue. That is very strange. Alright, just give me a moment. We'll be soon under the black screen again. Because, lucky for me, I didn't delete the older version of Hypnagogia that I downloaded earlier. So I'm just gonna need to bring that up. The FTS just happens to continue having to spin. It is amazing, yeah. Oh yeah, straight up amazing. Gamepad recommended. So you say. Right. If I don't manage to get this working, chat, do you have anything that you might want to see? You truly are just getting the raw experience of this. You know, honestly, I should have just tested it out. I should have just tested it out when the transmission was turned off, but no. Foolish of me to expect things to just work out. Then again, I have been quite foolish as of late. Let's see. Clasp our hands together. Right, I think it is just something with my computer. Yeah, no. Oh, that's funny. If I manage to tab out, then the game just stops spinning. But yeah, no, this is screwed up. Second plan then. Sugar Ghouls. Let's see if this thing will work out for us. 50. For that, chats. So let's see, this was made for a game jam. Still made by Raptorsoft. Or Solar Raptor as it's known as. He really likes himself his PS1 games. Now we're gonna do a quick reset of... Or do we need to do a reset? Nah, we don't need to do a full reset. So hopefully this time the camera will just play ball with us. Hi Obero, welcome to the transmission. The camera's not playing ball with us. Right, I am able to overpower it. Right, is this... Yeah, this is totally something on my end. For what exactly, I have no idea about what it is on my end that is causing this. Well, I guess Sugar Ghouls ain't it either. Yeah, no, my controller was on, but then I've also tried booting both games while the controller was off, which is mysterious. Ah, well then, let's see. Let's see. What can we boot up to do something fun at least then? Because I do want to try to entertain you guys for a bit. Otherwise, this might just be a technical difficulties to stream the transmission. But you know, I do want to check out Hypnagogia, so I'm just going to have to figure that out by my lonesome. You could restart your PC, hope for the best, wing 8 CM. I don't think I'm good enough to do CM for that. Although that is so weird. Yeah, no, it really is, isn't it? Usually whenever that stuff happens, it is because the game for some reason thinks that your controller's in a deadlock area. Well, no, even with the game, the controller unplugged, it still continued on spinning. It's almost as if it thought that it was a virtual controller of some kind on my desktop, just telling me to continue on spinning in one direction. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. Now, this game isn't downloaded, but it is a small one, so it shouldn't take super long to get over here. I know that some of you guys like it, but how do you feel about rhythm games, chat? Because as an attempt to salvage this, how about I boot up and play for the first time some Crypt to Necrodancer? That sounds like fun, doesn't it? Until then, we're just gonna have to entertain ourselves for a wee bit until the game is downloaded and installed. Because currently we will just be suffering a tiny bit because we are also live during transmission. Well, I guess then we can play around a tiny bit. So let's see, what can I do in OBS? I know that I can make text appear like that. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do something really dumb. Right then, chat. Are you ready for it? Ooh, ah, wasn't that scary? Ooh, it came again. Seven megabits a second. That is not what I'm used to. Likely it is just because the bandwidth is entirely focused on this for now, so I guess we'll just pivot once more. I just had to start talking shit and it immediately sped up. Hi Husky, welcome to Technical Difficulties The Transmission. Hope you've had a good first day so far. Let's see. What more can I play around with? Let's see. Browser capture, color source, image slideshow. Well, that sounds like it could be fun. If we ever get a ton of fan art, we could just have an image slideshow as a getting ready for it. Let's see, can I just get images in here? I can just create images here. Alright, well, hope my rambling has been good enough, because I'm holding my hands together again for this to just work. Let's see. And whilst the game is booting up, I'm going to set up all the categories quickly.
I told them to drop dead. How ironic. I don't know how I survived that fall. Something strange must have happened. My pulse is beating like a drum, but my blood is running cold. I'm not sure what's going on, but I came here with a question, and I'm gonna find the answer if it kills me.
Yeah, correct. Crypt of the Necrodancer, because I'm trying to salvage salvage this. There we go. And since we're not grappling with a camera this time, we can just freely move around.
If I'm gonna survive this, I'll have to remember what Uncle Eli taught me. Every opponent has a predictable pattern, he said. Learn that pattern and you won't suffer so much as a scratch. Green guy didn't move at all, and this blue one just moves up and then down, so if I attack him from the side, I'll never get hurt.
Now, Crypt of the Necrodancer. I have...
Broadsword, not as sharp as I'm used to, but I bet it can still take out 3 enemies in one shot.
Not really something that I'm used to, but I have heard good things about this game.
Skeletons put their hands in the air when they're about to jump. If I'm in the way when they move, it's gonna hurt.
So I guess then, it has been on my bucket list to try it out. Now, will I fully beat this?
That trap is mostly harmless, but Eli
Possibly not. But hey, we can at least enjoy our time with it for now. All items become glass. I don't know what that means. It doesn't sound good. How about you then, chat? Have you guys had some experience with Crypt of the Necrodancer? I wonder what this trap does then. Oh, tempo up. Right, I can just push that around. I guess that was a boss for the floor. Buy the golden key, but where's the shop then, my man? Where's the golden key to actually try it all out? This I don't remember. The shopkeeper has some deep lungs on him. But it only is active whenever I had my multiplayer going on. So let's see, what do you bring me? Thank you! See you in the lobby. Oh, I see. So that's also if I'm too slow. If I'm too slow, the game will just boot me to the next floor. Good to know. So many people need keys to help them out. Oh, alright then. That's the first run, I guess. Oh, this is fun. So let's continue for a bit more. Would you guys say that you have a sense of rhythm? Or have you been blessed with legs that cannot boogie? Ow! I need to just stop being in the groove, just keep on focus. Keep focus. I guess we can return to lobby. Let's see, what is this about then? Beastmaster. 5 zones in the game, gotcha. So will that just now appear in the runs, or will that just... yeah, no, I think... yeah, no, that's just unlocked, so... those things can now just appear in the runs, so... yeah, I sell permanent upgrades. Hard containers, coin multipliers. Oh well, if only we had more diamonds. But alas, diamonds is something that we do not have access to. Otra vez. Purchase a random item for 40 coins. Maybe later on then. Right, no, got no clue about that. I'm... of all the things to get fucked over by, the skeletons probably hurt the most. 1, 2, 1, 2. Time to be careful again. Help me dig for the golden key. Oh well, he's a big fella now, ain't you? Ow, wah, wah, wah. I'm always gonna eternally die on the second floor, aren't I? Let's go. I have to spend my diamonds before going away, gotcha. Who says music doesn't hurt? Ah well, you as a local music expert would know if music hurts, right, Obero? So what say ye, does music hurt? You're not allowed to think for too long. If you think for too long, you're dead. And if you think for too long, the entire stream and the entire transmission will just... quick restart, that was terrible. I got thrown off by the game lagging. Still, I'm surprised that the game actually does lag. I fully expected the game to be genuinely lag-free. Oh well. Or I guess I might know the source for why it might have had a hiccup. Let's see. We are here to experiment anyhow. So what's this about then? Sell one of your items? So yeah, no, I am now weaponless. Ah well, at least the... my regular old dagger wasn't too far away. Down we go. What does that trap then do? Summon a big... Ah, no, it doesn't summon anyone. It just hurts my foot whenever I step on it. Alright, good to know. A grenade's very dangerous. Gain items tougher enemies. Saw that. I guess the gain items also means that I can also now just see items. That monkey was so nice. I wonder who would ever in their right mind freeze a monkey? I need to just think. Think, don't just go for vibes. Let's see, conversation. I might have asked this before, but do you chat have any roguelikes that you enjoy? Alright, I know how to deal with the dragons now. They are actually fine. Though everything else is not fine. I'm gonna dig out this entire arena if I needs be. Alright, it's nowhere closer here, gotcha. I'll probably just need to buy a better shovel then. High damage after gold pickup, levitation. I guess I'll go for you then. Now I will take the boost of strength. I guess pitfalls. Pitfall saps are always good. Oh, the enemies are also affected by traps. Good to know. Expensive. Well, we have a goal at least for floor 3 then. Targeted the wrong one. Targeted the wrong one. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Ah, well, we'll just keep on going. I hope that you haven't grown tired yet of the first couple of floors songs. Now, let's fight the shop. If we are lucky, we'll be able to find a shovel upgrade in there. Yeah, shovel upgrade for me. Move Andy. Well, sadly I am broke, so can't do that. One, two, 1, 2. Trap floor. I do exactly wonder where the key may be, since currently no clue. That was a killer combo. Dig for the golden key, he says, but where is it? Do I get no hint whatsoever where it might be diggy? Where it might be diggy time? Or is it entirely as vibes based? Whether I can find it or not? Is this gonna be entirely vibes based, isn't it? No, reveal the dungeon map for me. Alright, I have an idea of where it might be then. There you go, got it. Now I can rescue whoever this is. God! Ah! My rage will forever be lasting. Until the end of time, my rage shall persist. Why couldn't you have lasted just 2 more beats? Oh, that's spooky. Oh, holy shites! Scheisse! Not expecting that one. Well, we know what to do then. Or at least we have an idea of what to do. This feels more Dark Souls than Dark Souls. Oh well, you know, the reason why I might feel that is because this... Oh, that was vicious, very poor of me to actually do. The Minotaur ran right into me. Oh yeah. Well, that might be because... true to form... many of modern games do take elements from the classic rogue. Well, that was not a bad death. What would you consider a good death in that case? Would you really consider be getting trashed by a Minotaur to be a good death? Actually, you know, I can envision that being a yes to that answer. Yeah, I had a hunch. Having +1 vision radius is way better than I gave it credit for, actually. Actually being able to see what is in between all of these funky places is very nice. But where was I? Alright, it was that this is what a game of Rogue, but you have to fight everything to the rhythm. Hopefully we can go further than the third stage now. Well, we can fast track to the third stage if we wanted to. But I don't want that, so I actually want to unlock whatever the fuck this person has for me. Which we should be able to figure out. Alright, Minotaur slain. Bat boy. That's actually that does remind me. I need to do something real quick. There we go, done it. Oh, that is a very nice little feature. I'm not thrown into the thick of it. Though honestly, I just should be. This is no way for myself to learn. Gain shovel bigger levels, get a mystery weapon, gain items, slowly lose health. None of these. Perfect, just stand still for me. No, there should be a store somewhere around here. What will you have for me? Shovel upgrade, black chest. Lose combos because I am a bit too hazy for myself. Bit too hazy for my own good, even. Overeat for hearts. Kill to heal, low health equals extra damage. Well, if I manage to get down to floor 3, I would rather save my gold than to buy the mysterious key. This is probably something that I'm gonna have to learn. Ah, got it actually. Wild guess. But I will take it. And now the sorceress has been freed. I cannot imagine the noises that I'm making. Why? I got too groovy with it. Right then, Merlin, what do you have for me? Freeze enemies, bad protection, better crates, riches, spell of riches, you say, spell of riches. I think I would rather have permanent upgrades than all of this stuff. I need it. Long attack range throwable, 2 plus vision radius, increase vision radius, and then long attack then, but I don't... I'm going to need all the help I can get. You know, this is actually something that I now realized that was pretty nice actually. At least in Seek of the Storm, I think the game was called. No, Wind Dawn, Windblade. When you buy a new item, you're allowed to try it out. Though it does make sense for Wind Dawn, or I forget the exact name of it. Main thing is that It is the main... it is the game that a couple of the Dead Cells devs made after Dead Cells was finished. Windblown, right, that was what it was called. Amazing how things can just fall out of your head so easily. Actually, speaking of Windblows, Husky, I have a thing to tell you about. In Windblown, one of the models that you can pick for your character is that of a pangolin. Since I remember you mentioning like enjoying pangolins a whole lot. Cursed heart container. What does that mean? Please, game, elucidate me. What does all of this mean? Swipe. There we go. I guess we can continue exploring Dress Overflow since we got a good multiplier going on. I mean, who knows what we're actually going to be up against. I do enjoy how I said that, oh, we're doing good. Then I immediately lost it. Quickly, get out. I was just going to say, let's see if we can beat floor 3 now. The answer is fucking no. We cannot beat floor 3 now. That is impeccable timing. Absolutely impeccable that I would die this quickly. Ah, this game has hands. Well, I say that, but it still is just up to me if I manage to beat things or not. It is I who shall prove what I am. Specimen. I am a specimen of ill repute. I was able to screw it up so royally. Are the monkeys really the bane of my existence? It sure seems like it. Sure, a free ore container, we'll take that. What does the shop have for me? Freeze. Sure, cheaper shops. Here, give me that charisma ring. You know, actually, a charisma ring would just be killer, wouldn't it be? Just imagine in a game like Divinity Original Sin, in which you can just get your stuff for cheaper by just wearing a ring. And you don't even need to have it eternally on you, just when you need stuff to be a bit cheaper. Actually, now that I say it out loud, I do understand why that isn't a thing. X-shape attacked. I guess we got a spell now. Requires sacrifices. Got no idea what that means. Now it seems like someone fell for the pit trap. Funny me, lucky me even. Bah, bah. Yeah, I'd say that we're done with this floor. Monkeys, monkeys, monkeys. Bane of my existence, these monkeys. Damn it. Always making quick dumb decisions. My memory unit might be faulty, but I'm trying to think of it. I might have asked this question before. But if I have, I do apologize. What is your guess' favorite roguelite, if you have one? I ask because personally I don't think I'm able to answer that question. Partially because I don't play enough roguelites, I think. Yeah. Alright, that was baller. That was excellent, perfect even. That was not as baller, but Mimic. Alright then, we're doing good. Now we just need to not die immediately upon going down to the third floor. I'm just really good at picking the wrong targets, aren't I? Oh, we're not even on the third floor, we're on the second floor, huh? Well, that's just frankly terrible that we're on the second, only on the second floor, and I'm already at loss for health. There we go. Flow state is being achieved. Flow state is achieved. It really is just kill that I'm not allowed to think for too long. If I think for too long, I lose my multiplier. Just don't think too hard on it, just think enough and go with the groove. Secret. I guess we got some boots. Now what do they do? No clue. Right. Managed to do one thing. We managed to unlock a person. I heard something grumbling, so we might have... Right, and a black minotaur. Right. Can this really be it? Can this be it? Alright then, it's 3 floors of the boss. Sure, can I beat this? Likely not, but we'll give it a good old jolly try. Sure, why not? Just fuck me then. Alright then, but since we can get there once, we can probably get there again. Since I'm probably going to say that the technical difficulties at the start of the transmission, it did tire me out a tiny bit, so if we manage to get down to the boss again, and I'll give it a good old college try to beat him, then we'll see where we go from there, chat. Right, he ignores water terrain. Good to know. I really shouldn't be as cocky as I tend to be. I'm still a brand new player at this. Though goodbye, monkey. May hell serve you well. This ape will not escape. One, 2, 3, 4. Dragon boss. Then dealt with. I need to remember the order of operations. I act first, monsters act second. You. Do not be too mad. Everything is after all your fault. No, no, I didn't skip that beat. I did not skip that beat. Alright then. Otra vez. Final run, no mulligans this time. The Minotaurs are relentless. They will they want me so bad that they're gonna dig through earth and floor to get me. Shop should be somewhere around here. Yeah, here we have it. What have you for me? Storage. Horizontal fire blast. Sure. Give me that spell. Pleasant little upgrade to our lantern. Heinous, very. Fuck. Screw it, titanium spear. Double my DPS now. Also double my effective range. Won't really get me far though if I'm doing mistakes like this. I know we'll be up against Minotaur. No, dragon! You guys could hear the surprise in my voice, right? When I saw this red fella suddenly appear and eat my ass. I think just one more time for the culture of it. That's probably the best we could have asked for, but Guess we won't be having that. No things as a kind game. Everything will forever be tormented. Now what will be the torment? Mainly as my own ineptitude. Well, not ineptitude, right now it is currently just me going a bit partially too much with the flow. Since I should take more time to analyze the rooms. I get spooked too easily. Or do stuff like that. And I just walked into a straight line or something that I know will not work. Just gotta be careful now. I should not speak ill of bats. I have a friend that is a bat. I have two friends that are bats even. I should be kind to bats. We should all just be kind to bats. Do not speak ill of the winged creatures of the night. For who knows who you might be facing off at dawn's end, but a fruity bat that just happens to want a little piece of your melons, I don't know. Not really sure what I wanted with that, but it's something. Not a perfect second floor, but good enough. Mad? Mad, yes. Because bad, also yes. Eternally bad. Eternally mad. Alright, that worked out to my favor. Nice. Alright, no restorators for my ass. This is gonna be terrible. Ah! I moved down! I moved down! Well... this whole transmission has just kicked my ass. I guess that's what I get for doing impromptu ones. Well, hey, it was fun still anyhow, yeah. And on the archive channel, I'm now gonna have a perfect excuse to learn how to actually do timestamps. Let's see, who did we unlock?
Hi.
I need to train against bosses. Sure, how about... Alright, the boss is gonna attack me from diagonally. Right. I can do this. I almost killed the conga lines. I mean, that must be the boss, yeah? Alright. No, not death metal. Oh well, I guess we're trying out death metal then. Alright, I have an idea what this boss then wants of me. It's incredibly fast tempo. You can block even that with shield. Alright then. He moves at every third beat. Alright, so it is 3 hits, then he loses the shield, then a couple of more, and then after that he'll summon skeletons every couple of turns. Alright, I needed to end that earlier. Alright, I have been utterly demoralized. But sometimes you just have bad days, eh? Well, I am going to say that let's call this the transmission, eh? I've gotten my ass kicked enough. Oi. Well then, I'm going to say thank you all for tuning in to this. I'll just be honest and say this, frankly, failure of a transmission. But I'm doing fine, the game looks hard. Yeah, but it's not, frankly, just that I'm talking about. The game is hard, yes, no. It absolutely is. But it's also just the 15 minutes of troubleshooting that I had to do at the start because the camera just would not behave properly. And that is completely on my end for not actually studying this enough. I partially just want to let this one go into the ether, but a archive is an archive for a reason. But yeah, next transmission will be on Saturday. We'll be back once more with Metaphor. I might do a bonus stream on Sunday, just because I wanted to do something, but don't take my word for that. Well, thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, take care, have fun, follow the beat of your own heart, and be kind to yourselves. Catch you around, chat.